Yo, what is up guys, it's me Eve again here playing Black Beacon, and today we're gonna take a look at the new AoE damage dealer for the water type, the Qing. She came out, she's right now on the banners. If you haven't checked her out, she's a limited character right here. You can get her Azure Wave Breaker. She's again also the same as the was previously with the Florence, 70% up. You have the Xin, Asti, and Ming here as her 4-star characters, as well as there's her weapon. I don't recommend going for the weapon though, because again, based on the event here, it's gonna reset in 15 days and you can get her weapon from the selector here for 5-star. You can see here, so don't spend on the weapon. It's better to just get it from here and you're gonna be fine. Other than that, I'm gonna show you what I got for saying how to build her, what she needs, and as well as I'm gonna show you some gameplay with her obviously after that. But first of all, I didn't build her fully yet, again because it requires time as well as RNG sometimes, but I have her on P1. If you haven't seen the videos, I did summons for her. I got very lucky, as well as one of the videos that I did about the compensation. It also got one more copy from there from those keys that were compensated. But for now I'm waiting, and if the next character is not that interesting for me, I might go for P2 on her, because both of those are pretty fine. So in terms of potential, I would really recommend trying to get to P3 again. Or on those, it's for low spenders, it's probably going to be fine to try to get to P3 at least. You're definitely going to be able to do that. Obviously, like if you can go for max out, she's gonna be pretty broken with all of them maxed out, but I think at least her first, second, and third are the very good buffs that she's getting, especially here. Releasing Swift Blade or Abyss Calm additionally generates a water wave dealing 300% enhanced damage. That's a very huge one, so I would recommend trying to get at least these three. If you're looking to actually like build her fully, then at least this 3 would be really good. But for free to play, again, you probably will not be able to do that, so I recommend at least getting to 1, because this is increasing heat rate by 10% and crit damage by 25. That's why I stopped here. As a free to play, you probably want to at least get this one. If you didn't go much on Florence, then you can try to get her to P3, but again, be careful with your summons, because there's 2 other characters already coming in later that are pretty fine as well. But again, this one is really huge for her. She likes crits, so this one is very favorable for her, so I would definitely recommend at least P1 here. For her weapon, I don't have her weapon. I didn't get again, I didn't summon for it, so I'm waiting until the event here will give me her weapon so I could try it. But we could take a look what that weapon is. Again, if you're not using her weapon, it's basically you're losing so much value, because this weapon is giving extremely big advantage over even a 4-star weapon. So her weapon gives a 7.2 water damage boost, sure, dealing with the Wave Slicer, dealing 48% damage, more damage. Each time Wave Slicer deals damage, the final strike of the next wave there has a 15% better chance to land a critical hit. This bonus expires when the final strike of Wave Slicer lands a critical hit. So again, this is a big buff. 48%, let's take it to, again, almost 50% buff for Wave Slicer is huge. So that weapon is gonna change big. Again, in today's video, you're gonna see her gameplay, how she looks, and definitely that weapon would make a big difference. As you can see here, it's not only like losing 4% of water damage boost, as well as there's basically nothing on the standard 3-star weapon for her. In terms of skills, obviously priority would be her passive and her skills, then ultimate skill, because she doesn't have stamina, to be honest. She just purely, you can press, but she's a little bit lackluster in terms of like movement, because she needs to stay on the same spot while she's doing her curves in the air and doing the slicer damage. So because of that, you could get a little bit hit all the time, so be careful. So, and switch up sometimes to, if you're using Asti as a support, go for Asti sometimes to heal up and then use her again. just so you don't die too quickly. In terms of ancient marks, this build is probably something if you already seen the builds for her, this is something that you want to use. Again, I've also saw it on the Reddit, and I think it works perfectly as well. First of all, the locked Flute Dragon. Again, this is the two marks that here that are using her and the standard that are recommended here. This is the Flute Dragon because it increases damages of the next basic attack by 12% within 3 seconds after the wielder skill hits an enemy. Then Tiger Might grant the wielder a 5% increase in enchant damage, especially if you have a P3. This is huge. This is another like already 305% there. That's insane. Then we have the Jade Crane here, grant a 5% ultimate damage boost to the wielder. Sure, again, like that's good because her damage is also doing pretty huge amount. And obviously the Shining Star, just to get this ultimate skill much faster so that you can do more damage with the Jade Crane as well, works perfectly fine. And there's 4 pieces with 4 one pieces here as well. So all of them, the recommended stats for her attack is and crit rate and crit damage. Obviously, those are the best for her as well, so you wouldn't want to go for anything else. I didn't finish all of them yet, so like as you can see here, this one, Fluted Dragon, is looking perfect. This one I need to change defense for something else. The smaller ones are a little bit better, looking better. So for example, here I've put water damage here, but I need to put attack. Here the same thing, I need to change this for crit rate. And here, and on this one, I need to change Pierce for something else. But again, I'm not getting much of a luck, as well as I don't have stamina anymore. As a free-to-play, it's very hard to get some stamina. Only whenever I get, every day I get 1 point there. Here and there, I use it to try to get this finished. As well as on Shining Star, I need to change this one and Pierce as well, and that would be much better. But for now, my crit here is 40% and 120 for critical damage. Definitely you can get this much higher if you get all of them for crits, for crit rate. So be sure to do that. That's really important for her, getting some extra crits. That's really gonna amplify her damage a lot. So with all of that aside, I think that's a pretty simple build for her, and that's probably gonna be working the best. All of the other stuff here, as you can see on the screen, you will know how to put the marks in. You can see it here. Other than that, let's get into the gameplay. You'll see how she wields, how she works. I think in total this character is pretty strong. I would recommend trying to get her, as well as she's the only water damage dealer so far that can do that insane amount of damage. So in future that could also change, but for now she is a pretty solid unit. So if you want to, in future there's probably going to be a content for water type damage and much more of that. So that would be a good investment in future as well. Let's get into the gameplay. We're going to be doing the Infinite Multiverse, the floor 4 that has a requirement of power 11,000. Don't look at this. I'm just putting this one to show you the team that I will be using for here. My power on Qing is almost 9,700. My power on the 0 is 8,000. All of 0 is here just for the sub DPS. ST is here for the heals. You don't even need the build for ST for her to heal. You just need to level up her skills, as well as put some good marks on her, and she's gonna be doing just fine. You don't even need to buff anything else than that. You don't really need her weapon either, but if you get it, obviously gonna give you some buffs, but other than that you don't really need it. So this is the team. This is how they are looking. Both of them have the supportive type builds, as you can see here. This is Outstanding Herbalist here, Reaver of Oblivion, and just 3 pieces here as well. For Asti here, I didn't even I think put too much in it. It's the same one, but as the Oath, Reaver of Oblivion, and the Goblet here, just for that, and you can put some one by one pieces there as well. and you will have a pretty okay build just for ST, for heals only, not for anything else. And you can put those on the legendary side and you will be fine. So let's get into the fight now. Okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, as well as tell me what do you think about Qing. Do you like her? Do you maybe not like her and you're skipping her, or maybe you summoned and got her to whatever potential? I would love to know how lucky you were on this, and if you're a free to play, how many potentials did you get, or maybe you're a whale and you got her fully built. Would love to see that, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as to the Discord, because I stream every day and I will sometimes play Black Beacon there as well. And I would love to see you on streams as well as in the Discord. We can talk about Black Beacon there. Other than that, have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one.